Hello everyone, and welcome to this special video. This video is part 1 to a many-part series regarding Abby Williams and Libby German and their family's quest for justice. Before we begin, I'm here to present the facts, not give my opinion. And as of the date of the publishing of this video, the trial for the suspect has ended and we are waiting for the jury's verdict. More importantly, this video will include the ending of 2 young girls' lives. And if this topic bothers you, please stop now. And trust me, I will understand. Delphi, Indiana is northwest of Indianapolis. It's a quaint small town of 3,000 people where people left their doors unlocked. They didn't have guns for protection, and kids wander around town without parental supervision. Delphi consists of mostly farming areas with tons of gorgeous land. I mean, guys, you should see the videos of this place and the pictures. This is a beautiful place. And the town is considered to be extremely safe. The people are very mellow, they're laid back, everyone knows everyone. I mean, Delphi is basically in the country where it's considered to be an extremely safe area with very little commotion and things going on. The Monon High Bridge and the trails are part of the Delphi Historic Trails. It has this old train track bridge going over a creek, and the bridge is very unstable. It's only still together because the termites are still holding hands. It's very rickety looking and absolutely not safe. And people are not supposed to go onto the bridge. However, they don't tend to take the warning. Guys, this area is amazeballs, straight out of a Microsoft screensaver. The place is really known truly for its beauty, and many people go out there to go hiking, fishing, walk on the trails, take photographs. I mean, there's so much to do out there just for the country. And it was nature's beauty that pulled Abigail Williams and Liberty German to the Monon High Bridge on February 13th, 2017. Abigail Williams, known as Abby, was born on June 23rd, 2003. Abby was a vibrant 13-year-old girl from Delphi, Indiana, and known for her friendly nature, her love of photography, and passion for the arts. Abby was an 8th grader at Delphi Community Middle School, where she participated in sports, including volleyball and softball. She was in the band and enjoyed outdoor activities. She had a cat that she loved very much, and she loved her family very much as well. Liberty German, also known as Libby, was born on December 27th, 2002. Libby German was a bright, outgoing 14-year-old girl from Delphi, Indiana, and she was known for her adventurous spirit, sharp wit, and love of sports. I mean, guys, she excelled in volleyball, softball, swimming, all of that at the Delphi Community Middle School. She was also in the band, and she was a very talented student with an interest in science, swimming, and photography. Abby and Libby were the best of friends, but they were more than best friends. They were inseparable, sharing an unbreakable bond that brought out the best in each other. And despite their different personalities, where Abby was very creative and soft-spoken, and Libby was very bold and outgoing, their friendship was built on shared interests and a very deep sister-like connection. They met in school and played saxophone in the band together. They loved volleyball and softball and were going to be on the same softball team that year for school. They did arts and crafts together in their spare time, and whether it was playing sports together, exploring the outdoors, or crafting and taking photographs, Abby and Libby really complemented one another in every way. They spent countless hours laughing, planning adventures, and supporting each other through life's ups and downs. And their friendship was a source of joy, not only for themselves, but for everyone who witnessed it. Even Kelsey, Libby's older sister, said how much it was just a joy to watch these 2 girls grow up together and their friendship envelop. And together, Abby and Libby were considered a dynamic duo, embodying the kind of loyal, trusting friendship that many people can only dream of. Their tragic passing only underscored the depth of their bond, leaving an irreplaceable void in the hearts of those who love them and that are left behind. So now that we know a little bit more about Abby and Libby and their bond as friends and soul sisters, let's move through the timeline of February 13th, 2017. At 1 o'clock, the school was dismissed. Now, I do have to say that there is a little bit of conflict at the 1 p.m. timeline already. Some people say that school was not in session on Monday, where a lot of places are reporting that school was actually dismissed at 1 o'clock. However, it makes a little bit more sense to me that there was no school that day because Abby spent the night at Libby's house on Sunday night, February 12th. So to me, it makes more sense that school was not dismissed, and maybe that's when they started deciding that they wanted to go out that day and enjoy a little bit of the warm afternoon. So please just know that the 1 o'clock school dismissal is a little bit questionable. What we do know is at 1:33 p.m., Libby's phone moved 1,600 steps. At 1:35 p.m., that is when the outing to the Monon High Bridge was planned. Libby German asked her older sister Kelsey to drive her and Abby to the Monon High Bridge Trail. At first, Kelsey said no. She had to work and she had things to do that afternoon, but she changed her mind. She told Libby that if she could take them, if somebody could pick them up afterwards. And after coordinating with the family, Kelsey agreed to drive Libby and Abby to the trail, and the dad, Libby's father that is, was supposed to pick the girls up after. At 1:43 p.m., Libby posts a picture on social media of her and Libby in the backseat of Kelsey's car. 1:50 p.m., arriving at the trailhead. Kelsey dropped off Libby and Abby at the trailhead near the Monon High Bridge, a well-known spot in Delphi. Kelsey later recalled that everything seemed normal and both girls were excited to spend the afternoon exploring and taking pictures and uploading them to social media. Libby wore a tie-dyed shirt with black shoes, and Abby wore a gray zip-up sweatshirt and jeans. At 2:05 p.m., Libby posts a Snapchat picture of the Monon High Bridge. 2:07 p.m., Snapchat photo posted. Libby posted a photo of Abby walking along the Monon High Bridge on her Snapchat story. The image showing Abby in a relaxed pose on the abandoned railroad bridge is the last known photo of either girl before the attack, and it indicated that they had made their way to the bridge and were absolutely enjoying their hike. 2:08 p.m. Libby's phone stops and then starts moving. 2:13 p.m. Encounter with the suspect. Investigators believe this is the approximate time when the girls encountered their attacker on or nearby the bridge. Libby had her phone out and was likely using it when she noticed the suspect approaching. In a remarkable act of courage, Libby recorded a video and an audio clip of the man walking towards them. Capturing his voice saying, "Guys, down the hill." This brief footage would later become a crucial piece of evidence. 2:14 p.m. Libby's phone unlocks. 2:14 and 32 seconds p.m. Libby unsuccessfully tries to unlock her phone. 2:18 p.m. Libby's phone stops moving. 2:25 p.m. Libby's phone starts moving. 2:39 p.m. Libby's phone stops moving. 3:11 p.m. Failed communication attempts. Libby's father, Derek German, arrived at the trailhead to pick up the girls as planned, and he called Libby's phone but received no answer. Assuming that they were just still exploring the trail, he decided to wait and just kept calling the girls a couple more times. 3:30 p.m. The family grows concerned. After several unanswered calls and texts, family members become outrageously concerned. They began searching the trail themselves, calling out the girls' names, and checking common spots where they might have gone. 4 p.m. The search efforts intensify. The families called friends and other locals to help search the area, as if it was out of a, character for the girls to go off without letting anyone know. They just simply would not do this, and the family was really worried, as were the other locals. And the group of searchers grew, canvassing the Monon High Bridge Trail and surrounding areas. 4:06 p.m. Becky Patty, Libby's grandmother, texts Libby. Becky texted Libby to have her call her immediately, but received no reply from her sweet Libby. 5:30 p.m. Authorities are notified. With no sign of Abby and Libby, the families were out of their mind with grief and contacted the Carroll County Sheriff's Office to report the girls missing. Law enforcement officers arrived and joined the search, initially treating it as a case of simply lost hikers. 5:45 p.m. A call incoming, and seconds later, headphones are plugged into Libby's phone. 6 p.m. Search continues after dark. As darkness fell, the search efforts expanded. Volunteers, local law enforcement, family members, friends, firefighters, everyone combed the woods and trails and riverbanks, calling out for Abby and Libby. And the difficult terrain, the fading light, all of that sadly hindered their search. But the community refused to stop, as well as the family, and they continued looking for the girls throughout the night. 10 p.m. Libby's phone goes into power save mode. 10:32 p.m. Headphones are unplugged from Libby's phone. Moving into the timeline for February 14th, 2017. 4:33 a.m. 15 SMS texts reach Libby's phone. 4:34 p.m. Libby's phone shuts off. 12 p.m. Around noon, searchers discovered the bodies of Abby Williams and Libby German in a wooded area near Deer Creek, about half a mile from the Monon High Bridge. The scene was quickly secured, and the investigation shifted to a homicide case, making the start of a lengthy and heart-wrenching pursuit for answers. The case, known as the Delphi murders, shocked the small community and quickly gained national attention due to its mysterious circumstances and the horrific nature of the crime. Now, let's move into a complicated part of the video, which is the crime scene. Again, if this is something that you cannot see or listen to, please turn off the video now. The bodies of Abby Williams and Libby German were found on February 14th, 2017 in a heavily wooded area near Deer Creek, approximately 0.5 miles east of the Monon High Bridge. The location of the crime scene was a secluded area not easily accessible, adding a layer of complexity to the investigation. It was a difficult terrain covered in dense brush, trees, and foliage, which made it challenging for the search party to locate the girls initially. The bodies were discovered on a private property located by a local resident named Ron Logan. The location was just 50 feet from the north bank of Deer Creek, in a spot that's not visible from the main trail. The area is rugged with steep embankments leading down to the creek, making it relatively isolated in a concealed spot. Authorities confirmed early on that the girls were murdered. There were indications of staging, suggesting that the perpetrator deliberately arranged the scene in a certain way. One of the most crucial pieces of evidence was the video and audio clip recorded by Libby German on her phone. Libby captured the footage of the suspect walking on the High Moon Bridge and recorded his voice saying, "Guys, down the hill." This evidence indicated that the suspect had forced the girls down the hill towards the creek, away from the main trail. Libby's phone was later found covered in leaves, water, and dirt. Initially, most of the crime scene evidence was kept secret by police. However, we later learned in the criminal trial the cause of death for both girls. According to the coroner, Abby was found wearing Libby's clothes and had absolutely no blood on her hands or the clothes. She sustained a fatal 2-inch laceration that wounded her jugular. 70 to 72 strands of hair were clenched in Abby's hand. Libby, on the other hand, was not wearing clothes and had blood on her face and her hands. She suffered no less than 4 overlapping cuts to the neck, 2 of which were proven deadly. There were no signs of SA taking place. Sticks were placed on top of the bodies, and there has been controversy over the sticks. The police sadly took too long to collect them after the crime, and it has been speculated that the sticks were placed in a certain order, indicating a possible satanic ritual. Libby's body had been dragged and moved, and the coroner revealed that it might have taken anywhere between 4 to 10 minutes for them to pass on. As we reflect on the events of February 13th and 14th, 2017, we remember 2 bright, innocent girls whose lives were tragically cut short. Abby and Libby were more than victims. They were best friends, soul sisters, and daughters who brought joy to everyone who knew them. Though their time was brief in this world, their spirit endures in hearts of their families, friends, and all those who continue to fight for justice in their name. May we honor their memory by keeping their story alive, and may justice be served so that Abby and Libby can finally rest in peace. They deserve nothing less, and we will never forget them. I do ask everybody watching the video to please give a moment of silence for Abby and Libby. Thank you. Part 2 is next, and that's where we will discuss the police investigation, suspects, and what led police to Richard Allen. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you all dearly for watching,